Hey guys, welcome back to Funtime Preeti. Once again, another day. And today, not today, but this entire month of November is very special for the Disney studios because a lot of Disney animation movies were released in November. Some of which are my favorite, like some of my favorite Disney movies, like Moana, Little Mermaid, Tangled. Like, happy anniversary, guys! Like those who were behind these movies, those who made it. Congratulations to all of you on completing these years, and people still love them. I still watch those. Thank you so much for giving us these amazing movies. But my main focus in today is on Frozen and Frozen 2. So Frozen was released on 27th November 2013, and Frozen 2 was released on November 22nd, 2019. So it's 1 year anniversary for Frozen 2 and 7th anniversary for Frozen. So congratulations to the Disney Animation Studios, everyone that's surrounded this movie. Congratulations to you all. Thank you for giving us these amazing movies that not everyone in the world, but those who are fans of Frozen, we could relate to. So in this video, I'm gonna be diving more into the production team of Frozen and Frozen 2 because they are one of the parts, they're one of the reasons I like Frozen so much. The entire franchise, not just Frozen, but Frozen, Frozen Fever, Lost Frozen Adventure, Frozen 2, even the new short that has been released in October 23rd, Once Upon a Snowman. That's the origin story of how Olaf came to be, how is he alive, and all that stuff. So we can talk about that in some other videos in the future. But today is about Frozen, like the entire franchise, and mostly about Frozen and Frozen 2 as it's their anniversary this month. So let's start by asking my sister why she likes Frozen to clarify a misconception that people has that Frozen, overall Disney animation movies are just for kids. You've seen my sister, she is just 5 years old, but she she sings, belts out the Frozen songs with me whenever, I'm singing in the toilet, and if I'm singing both Elsa and Anna's songs, she would sing Anna's part from outside the toilet. This is our synchronization with these songs. But now I'm gonna ask her why does she like Frozen? What's the reason behind her admiring the movie? Let's go. So Hia, tell me, why do you like Frozen?
Because I like their dresses and their songs.
And nothing else?
No.
Nothing else. So why do you like their dresses?
Because their dresses is so pretty and make their dresses so pretty and their dresses so pretty.
Okay.
Yes.
And why do you like their songs?
Because they sing so beautiful. That's why.
And don't you like the characters? Just their songs?
Oh, I love their characters too.
You do?
Yes.
Who do you like the most?
All.
All of them.
Yes.
And which one is your favorite song?
All.
All of them. That's
Yeah.
great. Okay, thank you for answering these questions.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you can see, the main reason my sister, Hia, she likes Frozen is because of the songs. And because of the songs, as in I'm sure she doesn't understand the meaning of the song. She just finds it catchy and she just sings "Let It Go," "It's the Unknown," and all that stuff. And because of how pretty the dresses are and how pretty Elsa and Anna are and all that other things. But she can't understand the concept of true love. She feels it, but she can't say it. Because when we watch Frozen together in some intimate scenes of Anna and Elsa, I would look at her, I would cry thinking about her. I put myself in Elsa and Anna's shoes, and I put her in Anna's place whenever I'm watching Frozen, and I just think that this thing could happen with us too. All that thing. That's why I relate to Frozen a lot. So she doesn't understand the in-depth concepts, the essence of the real essence of the story of Frozen, true love between families, between siblings, and then being brave, never giving up, and all the other things that there are in Frozen that I'm going to talk about in depth later. But right now, that's not. I hope that this thing is clear that Frozen or any Disney movies are not for kids. They're more for us, like teenagers, and then also older people. My mother, she's 45 years old, and after I watched Frozen 2, I made her watch Frozen. Because here's the thing, when I was small, here's another proof why Frozen is not for Disney movie is not for kids, or Frozen is not for kids in this case. I watched Frozen in 2015 when I was 10 years old, and when I first watched it, I really didn't understand. I thought it was a regular Disney princess movie. I didn't like Disney princess that much back then, but now I do, and that's mainly because of Frozen. So I watched Frozen. I used to sing the song. I used to sing Let It Go and what was that? Love is an Open Door with an imaginary boyfriend in my toilet. Embarrassing stories. As you can see, I really didn't care about the movies, the French franchise until I watched Frozen 2. I mean, I didn't even watch the shorts because I don't care. But when I saw the trailer of Frozen 2, I was like, wow, it's a very cool story. There are great visuals. Elsa is fighting sea for what reasons. Grandpappy is talking about the truth about the past, what is going on, but the main thing that intrigued me was they're gonna tell us why Elsa has these powers. That's why I was a little interested in Frozen. But I didn't watch it when the movie was released. I watched it in somewhere around March this year. The main reason was I uploaded a status on Facebook saying that I watched Lion King, the new one, and one of my friends was like, "Why did you watch it without me?" And I was like, "Okay, I promise I'm gonna watch Frozen 2 with you." But then this COVID happened, made a surprise visit on Earth, and everything got cancelled out, and I couldn't watch it with her anymore. And I was like, "I'm gonna watch it anyways," and I did. And when I watched Frozen 2, I was so moved. The entire story, the visuals, visuals aren't the main reason, but the story. The story of their parents, them, Elsa being the fifth spirit, Anna. The main thing that intrigued me was the concept of maturing that I haven't seen in any other Disney movies so far. Why we can relate to them now even more is because when we were young, they were worrying. Now we have grown, they have grown too. They went through that adolescence period. Adolescence actually happened from up to 18, but they also went, they were more mature now. And that's why I felt it. Elsa was more mature, Anna was more mature, even Olaf himself was questioning his existence and the reality of life. I was like, wow. And where was I? Oh, why I asked my mother to watch Frozen. So I had all these thoughts in me after watching Frozen 2, and I wanted to clear, I was going through this intense feeling of and I wanted to let my heart out to someone who shared the same feeling for Frozen with me and who could understand me, because I was I had all these thoughts in me and I got so emotional at times and all that thing, and that's why I forced my mother to watch Frozen and then the shorts and Frozen 2, and my brother was like, "Hey, why are you being such a pain in the ass?" And I was like, "You shut up! Just shut your mouth." And then she watched it, and here's the video. I'm just showing you a video I asked her later. I shot it here, and the situation got a little emotional. Let's see it. So, Mother, why do you like Frozen?
Oh, I like Frozen because whenever I watch this movie or whenever I hear about Frozen, it means the name Frozen just enter my ears. Then I remember at that moment only my elder sisters who cares me like this, Elsa. So for this I like it so much.
So just to let you know, I forced her to watch the movies, but do you regret it?
No, this I watched it several times, and whenever I my daughters, my wow, my two daughters and me also. Whenever we go to market, we just
Buy Frozen, please.
for my little kids. So Frozen. This is the things you understand how much I am fond of Frozen. So,
Yes.
and not only that, when I watch the Frozen 2 movie, at the last moment I feel to cry, and every time I cry.
Yes, when Elsa
Yes,
came
not
back.
only feel, but I cry like this. See, don't cry, baby.
I thought I'd lost you.
Lost me? You saved me. Again.
I did?
In Anna, Arendelle did not fall.
It didn't?
The spirits all agree. Arendelle deserves to stand with you.
Me?
You did what was right. For everyone.
Did you find the fifth spirit? You are the fifth spirit. You are the bridge.
Well, actually, a bridge has two sides. And Mother had two daughters. We did this together. And we'll continue to do this together.
Together.
Okay, Mom, thank you for telling it, and I just wanted to prove a point that Disney movies are not only for kids. Like, do you think that Hia understands everything about the movies?
No,
She doesn't,
no,
right?
she doesn't, but she can feel.
She can feel, yes.
Whenever
Like,
she
watches, like, whenever
watches
she
this,
sees
yes.
Elsa and Anna, like, she will look at me, I will look at her, and we will give a look. And you know, she understands the love, but she can't explain it. That's why she was like,
Yes, that's the thing.
so thank you, Mom.
You're most welcome, baby. Okay. No.
Do you have any messages for your sisters if they're watching? Like, you can tell them Bangla.
আমার দিদিরা, sisters means দিদি, তোমাদেরকেও আমি অনেক ভালোবাসি।
So, yeah, let's move on. So as you can see, she also does relate it because true love between siblings is a thing that will go on for how long the earth exists. Like, you cannot deny it, and I'm sure people in, like, children of the future generation would also watch Frozen, and the present, like the new era, like modern Disney movies, like the princess movies I'm talking about. So as you can see, Frozen is not just for kids. I mean, you know, kids have, my sister has merchandises all over the house, and those are mainly brought by me, not her. Like, she wanted merchandise, she wanted to buy a bag, I was like, Frozen. She wanted to buy a puzzle, I was like, Frozen. She wanted to buy another bag, I was like, Frozen, 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 Frozen. Even my mom can resist herself from buying Frozen things for her, for me, and so we three are crazy Frozen, like crazy about Frozen. So now all that's gone. Like, this is, I'm gonna upload, like, this is gonna be a separate video, and I'm gonna upload, like, this is gonna be a series of videos because I truly wanna, like, express my love for Frozen, like, seriously, and it's gonna be in my YouTube channel, and people are gonna see it and maybe get inspired again. And those who knows about this movie and those who will, like, knows about the production, because right now I'm gonna talk about the origins and the production team of Frozen franchise. Now, if you know about it, then good. You can skip to the very last video because that's gonna be a surprise for some of my friends. So, like, the fandom of Frozen. So, Buppies, if you're watching this, you can like hit right, like back at the, like, straight in the last videos. But this one, like, this center videos are gonna be about the production team, the origin of Frozen. So if you want to listen again, and if you want to get inspired again to watch videos and fall in love with the characters all over again, like again and again and again, then you can watch it, no problem. So now let's dive into the origin of Frozen. Let's go!